Hey, Mooch Crap, J-Dubs.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Mooch, crap, J-Dub.
Hey Mooch, hey Crap, hey Jay.
What up with your crap and Mooch and Jay with?
Wake on up. It's Mooch, it's Crap, and Jay in the morning. Wipe your eye boogies, get your coffee finished yawning. This is Mooch and Crap. Morning show. Wake up, let us begin with gaming news, skits, and call-ins from all the fans. No matter where you at, Cali or Pakistan, New York or New Guinea, this is where it's at. These are Xbox dudes with Xbox views on slander and hate towards Xbox news. This is Mooch and Crap. Show for the people, and they coming with it. Now do you understand? Now do you get it? Ponies love the lie, and PC fans won't admit it, but Xbox hate is real, and they all with it. Call in, let it ring in. We here to rock, we here to win. It's about the games, it's about the pride. Now Xbox community, come on, let's rock. Mooch and Crap. Big show.
Mooch, crap, J-Dub.
¿Cómo están, bitches?
Hey Mooch and Crap, hey Jay.
Hey Mooch and Crap. What up, Mooch and Crap and Jay?
What's up, Mooch and Crap? What's up, J-Dubs?
Hello, Mooch and crap.
What up, Mooch? What up, Crap?
Hey, what's up, Mooch and Crap? You guys have the best damn podcast on YouTube, bar none.
Who cares?
Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and whatever you celebrate, it is going to be a great morning. Hoping everybody can hear us and enjoy us. We had some last-minute testing we were going through, but that is what Christmas is all about, right? Christmas time's scrambling to get gifts ready, scrambling to get this ready and that. But you know what? We are here, and it's going to be a great show. So I'm hoping that the audience is kind of shuffling in. Thank you. Lethal Papa says, sounds great. That's good. That is fantastic. Love how the chat interacts with us. I want to say happy holidays and happy new year to everybody, including my great panel, the great Crap Gamer and J-Dubs. How are you guys this morning?
What's up? Happy Festivus. That's the main one.
Oh, yes. Happy Festivus. Yes.
There will be an airing of the grievances on this episode, I'm sure. So I've got a lot of problem with you people.
Let it all out, Crap. You'll feel better.
Neutrals, the the Kumbaya kids, all the wannabe podcast, the wannabe Mooch and Craps, all that stuff.
Oh, yes.
There's a lot of them. Trust me.
God
Merry
bless.
Christmas.
God bless everyone. Good stuff going on, Crap. We've had listen, I'm hyped for the show, and at the same time, I'm exhausted from being up playing PUBG so goddamn late.
I see you on that damn game all the time. And you're not the only one. Like my whole friends list is just filled with people on PUBG. It's like PUBG. And remember how the other day I did a video about Bluehole's email about 30 million players, right?
Right.
And I was the one that deduced. I'm like, okay, well, they literally announced 25 million right before it came out on Xbox One.
That's right.
And you can look on Steam Spy and see how many are on Steam, and it's under 26 million. So that would mean that the other 4+ million are on Xbox. It's simple deduction, and now people are running with it like it's some great revelation. And I was here with this shit like 4 days ago. You know what I mean? Like I told people. And remember, my original forecast was over 3 million.
You did,
and then you both backed it down to 1.
We did.
Or like 1 or over 1.
You don't know where the gaming community is going to go, though. I mean, there's so many.
They went there, that's for sure.
The evidence would prove that it would go, like you said, the 3 million, 4 million, right? If you're just following the succession of PC, you'd say, well, there's a lot of people that see this. They've seen the hype building up. People are at least going to try it, and it's $30. So it's kind of a win-win-win. But at the same time, we know even like the big deal of Rise of the Tomb Raider or First, or even people like saying that this game or that game was going to be big. Remember, like Lawbreakers, right? Everyone was like, "Oh no, Lawbreakers isn't coming to Xbox." It apparently didn't go anywhere. Yeah. And the point of the matter was like, you never know. It's harder to gamble on video games than it is the NFL. Yeah. I mean, and that's any given Sunday. So, I mean, you just don't know where the trends are going to go. But before we go any further, Mr. J-Dubs himself, happy holidays to you and your family, buddy. How you been?
Thank you very much.
I don't know what the weather's like where you're at. I'm not going to ask Crap how the weather is where he is because it just makes me sad every day. But
Yeah, it's like we're in the 70s.
But we've got sunny skies. It's going to go up to, and I'm not going to try to do the conversion for you guys, but it's going to go up to like 10 degrees here, which I believe is something like 40 for you guys, maybe. I don't know.
Might be.
But
I mean, right now it's. I didn't look exactly today, but I think we're going to hit 30 for the high today. So
yeah, so
something like around that.
Believe me, I think everybody is hoping for a white Christmas as they always are here in Canada, but I think it's going to be more like rain and shit. So
well, you guys know this, and Jay, you really know this. Crap, you remember it from your youth. But I mean, the white Christmas in the snow is great for the kids. But let's be honest, man. All that really means is back medicine for the adults. Okay, it's a lot of shoveling, folks. I personally would take a rainy Christmas.
When I lived in Michigan and we had to deal with that crap, I paid some schmuck kid to like do it. Here's $10. Go scrape that shit. Here's some salt.
Well, crap. Welcome to not the Dennis the Menace era. Nowadays, the kid wants 40 beans. Okay, he wants $40 for that. $10. You know what he'll do? He'll do you 2 stairs off your front door. They don't even touch your driveway for $10.
Well, I'm a cheap. You find the one that they want something.
Yeah.
And that's
We'll send them to New York when you're done, because there's nobody in New York working for under $30. I got news for you.
Oh, are you kidding me?
No,
Damn, man,
I'm not
people mowing the lawn here for $10, man. Here you go.
Oh my God! And you have a football field of lawn. Holy shit!
Well, it's a little bit more than that, but I mean, yeah.
Would you find Forrest Gump down there?
Well, dude, like everybody is trying to make some kind of money. You know what I mean?
Well,
and that's just
absolutely.
basically.
Listen, there's nobody in the world that encourages entrepreneurship as me. Anything you can do, you go out there. And things like mowing a lawn. Not to get off on a tangent here, but mowing a lawn business is fantastic. If you go buy 3, 4 $200 lawn mowers. You have one buddy do it. You rack up 10, 15 customers. Both of you are making over $100 a day. You're making big bucks. It's good money. It's the American dream, folks. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't get that up north. It's a little too expensive. But nonetheless, yeah, but I want to ask J-Dubs a question. Jay, quick question for you. Do you have PUBG?
I do, and I've played it probably half a dozen times. The closest I've gotten was 29.
No, 29 on the single player?
Yeah,
solo?
on the single player. Yeah, solo.
That's very impressive. Listen, I was going to hit you up a few times, but I've never seen you on it. A, B, I didn't think you were getting it, so I'm like, well, Jay doesn't. He probably doesn't have it yet. I didn't know you had it.
I was game gifted by my Canadian brother, Mighty Spidey, he's probably in the chat right now. Actually, he's on Skype, so he must be in the chat, and he's trying to Skype in anytime soon. But he's my Canadian. I'm not going to say he's my Canadian brother because I have a lot of those, but he's a another good Canadian viewer and fan. So he game gifted to me the day it came out. So I've already thanked him. But yeah, it's a great game, and it's only going to get better. And people have to just realize that even though there were bugs in the beginning, it's going to get better. It's in game preview. Every time I turn it on, it seems like it loads faster. I get into a match faster. There's not as many frame rate issues. Just give it some time, people. It is the phenomenon that it is, and people just have to realize that.
Well, speaking of phenomenon, let me tell you something. We actually have a special guest in our chat, Crap. Let me explain something to you. His name is Space Cat, okay? I played PUBG with him yesterday. He's nasty. That guy is an assassin. He had 10 kills in a match. He got me my first chicken dinner. Definitely, we all rode his shoulders to victory, dude. This dude is amazing. And I'm not talking about, he didn't hit one dude with a car, okay? He was just on target, hitting everything. I will say I learned a lot from playing with him. I actually played Space Cat, just a shout out to you. I played a few rounds after we did later last night. And my game actually got so much better after playing and watching because I got a chance to spectate him for the latter part of the round. And just helped a lot. So shout out anyone wants a chicken dinner, hit up Space Cat. He'll probably get you.
He's pretty good at Call of Duty and stuff too.
Yeah, he's a shooter.
I think he's a shooter guy. Yeah, he's pretty good at Gears too. Me and him had an epic time one time, going back and forth, killing each other. So yeah, pretty good gamer. He's like, it's me, Space Cat. Okay. Actually,
no, he's not. Yeah, he's actually got. He sounds like one of the tenors. Actually, It's me, Space Cat. What's up?
He's like, no, yeah, Mooch was watching Netflix with crap. No, dude, for those that don't know, man, my arm's all slinged up. I'm in a gimmick. I can't play any games right now. I can't even really respond. I've been trying to do that a little bit, but it takes so long to type shit out with the one controller and one hand. So
Crap hasn't
basically
received,
that's it. For 2 weeks, I haven't been able to really game much at all.
Crap, you didn't receive my my DVD tutorial yet, so it's in the mail. It's for a Christmas gift for you. It's
not just that. It's like it's the pain thing too. It's hard to concentrate, so there's a lot of pain involved with that. So it makes it not very much. You don't really want a game. You know what I mean? Just I'm in a lot of pain, or I'm on. Damn, Alan Savage with the 40 spot already.
I really think Alan hit the lottery a couple of years ago. Alan, whatever you did, could you DM me how you? Yeah, he's awesome. He's an awesome dude. I think. Well, you know what it is? There's a lot of people that said this to me. You know, let's go back 3 years, and this is an interesting story. I remember getting one of the first codes I'd gotten on Xbox Live, and somebody sent it to me, and I had no idea what it was all about or this and that. And I wrote to the person. I said, why did you? I said, thank you so much, but why did you send this? I think it was a $10 gift code. And he's like, to be honest with you, he goes, and he gave me a great answer. He goes, a lot of people go to the movies. He goes, a lot of people spend a lot of whatever they deem entertainment in their lives. And he said, myself personally, he's like, I love video games. I love the. He's like, I'm not going to lie, but the shows that I literally say, hey, on Wednesday I'm watching this, on Friday I'm watching this, on Sunday I'm watching this.
Yeah.
And he goes, you're on those shows and you're providing the entertainment. So he goes, why is it any different for me not to give you $10 for entertainment versus a $10 movie ticket, right?
Yeah.
Or a $10 DVD that people.
I get it.
So I thought that was an interesting take, Crap.
It is, and you know what? I got somebody. I could probably say his name. He comes to our stuff all the time. Dirty J. He DM'd me the other day on Twitter, and he was just like, man, thanks for the hundreds of hours of free entertainment you give, and that's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know some people are like, well, whatever. Like, nobody has to watch anything per se, and it's right. Winding down the end of the year. So obviously I don't go as hard in December as the rest of the year, but it is nice that people recognize that, man. So many people complain about stuff, you know what I mean? Like this or that, or it's not what they want or whatever in terms of what's on the content or whatever.
Right.
They don't realize that it's basically thousands of hours of free entertainment, right?
Yeah.
Like realistically that I put in, and it's so it's nice when people do kind of recognize that, and and they're like, hey man, that's great, I appreciate it. Christmas and all that stuff. So
I'll tell you the truth. This is the old commercial that was big in the 90s. I'm not just the president, I'm also a client. Here's the thing. I'm also listening to a lot of people's podcasts and I'm enjoying it. And like the other day, I went out and I shoveled, right? We and Jay were just talking about this off the air. I went and shoveled, and what do? I put my earbuds in and I listen to podcasts. Yeah. And it is entertainment for me. So I appreciate all the other people that are out there doing podcasts because you give entertainment to people in a way that it's hard to explain. And it's funny. Some people that get behind the mic, they don't realize sometimes. That they're helping certain people. We've gotten some amazing call-ins and letters and dedications to us on this show that have said that it's gotten them through some hard times where they're like, you know what, I listen to your show. Life's kind of bumming me out right now, and you guys give me some entertainment, and that gives me the motivation to keep doing this. So I want to say happy holidays, Merry Christmas, everything you celebrate the next 2 weeks in your families. I want to say thank you to the chat. This show was built for the chat, for the people. So, in all essence, this is a chance for you guys to really hang out with J-Dubs, Mooch, and Crap, and for us to hang out with you guys. So thank you for everything you do for us, too.
Yes, absolutely. Because I can remember some calls. You remember the one guy who was homeless, and he would listen to the show. He's pretty down. Now he works all the time, and I think he game gifted us a game. Yes. And he was like super appreciative that we were there to entertain. I mean, that's the stuff that really gets to you. Or like somebody and their daughter were big fans of the show, and I was like, hey, that's cool, but then it makes you mind your cussing a little bit. right
You're
like, oh, somebody and their daughter are fans of the show. Hey, that's cool. Hey, I do want to remind you guys that there's a nice little Christmas bit that we got cooked up for you today. Pretty funny.
Little comedy relief. We'll have a little bit of fun. Guys, listen, we do come on to try and provide you guys with some entertainment and some laughs. And, everyone needs to relax. Everyone needs to calm down. YouTube's a fantastic tool to come on and express your opinion. you know, and
Sir Gallen had forget do childish console war, Merry Christmas, neutral. Bullshit. There's no such thing as a neutral. We're all a fan of something more than other. Like, what happens if everybody goes, forget childish football wars, forget childish baseball wars, forget childish soccer wars, forget childish political wars, forget childish religious war, right? Like that fits with anything. But the bottom line is everybody's a fan of something over something else. So take that shit and shove it up your ass, man. Xbox is the best box all day. I don't care what day it is.
Everybody has a preference, and everybody has. It doesn't matter what we're talking about. Damn, might have been off beat on that one. That's all right. All right, there you go. Christmas wish. Last minute, I need a new pair of headphones so I can get in my beats. Listen. So I think it is what it is. I think everyone should just enjoy what they do. Listen to who you like to listen to. If you don't like to listen to somebody, don't listen.
Somebody wants a Christmas Hadouken.
A Christmas Hadouken. Jay, can we satisfy that need?
A Christmas Hadouken. Oh, hold on a second. I got to make sure that I've got my Christmas Hadoukens all ready here.
He's got them in a bag, folks.
I've got a whole bag of Christmas Hadoukens. I got to reach in and see if I can pull one out.
Okay. Hadouken! Hadouken!
There, I pulled out 3 at one time. They kind of spilled all over the floor.
That's all right. Sometimes you got to pick them up, put them back in the bag. But you know what? Let's let the audience is still shuffling because we started late. So
they are, because not only did we start it late, but it's also Christmas Eve. So some people may not even have known that we were doing a show today.
Well, yeah, you know, I'll be honest with you. Even the three of us were like, you know, let's do this on Christmas Eve because you know what? Listen, even if you're busy with your loved ones and your family, you know, that's cool. Do what you're doing, and hopefully you catch the show later on while you're wrapping presents tonight. That's the whole idea. I'm always last minute crap. I'll be wrapping gifts all night tonight after.
I was like wrapping.
Leaves.
You know how like I'm the worst Christmas present wrapper. Like mostly it's just stuff you put it in the wrapping paper, then you wind it up and then put tape all around it and slap a bow on it and you're done. I mean that's basically it. I actually this year I bought a lot of those boxes that were already whatever, so that I didn't have to mess with the wrapping paper and stuff. Because damn my arm, you know what I mean. So
yeah, listen, New Year's resolutions. I'm just hoping to God your arm heals.
Hey guys, me too, man. I'd like to be able to get some gaming done and stuff like that. You know,
I'm gonna have a really fun time today here in the chat because everyone's gonna start requesting voice sound effects. So anytime I see a request in the chat, I'm actually gonna play it. So this request came in a second ago.
Como estas, bitches? Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Como estas, bitches? Yes.
We don't get it's the future. I'm hip. I can do it too, Scotty.
Hey, VR is the future, people. It's the future.
Oh,
don't even go there. It's the future. I'm telling you, it's great. It's great. Hey, you know what's funny? Literally, somebody messaged me on Xbox Live and said I picked up PSVR on your recommendation. First word that comes to mind. Epic.
I thought he was gonna say hashtag. Whoa.
No, he said epic. In fact, a lot of people apparently are picking up that $199 set. And really having a good time with it. And why the hell not?
Look,
right?
for $199, it's a good deal. I do think for the full experience, look, if you can go pick up that for $199. Say that again, Jay?
Jay!
Yeah, I saw that recommendation. I saw that request.
It's the future.
You do need to have the sticks. I think eventually. You have to have them day one. No, crap's right. They make the game so you can play them with your controller. But I think the sticks give you right. And I mean, you have the gun. And that's what I actually want. Somebody wants to gift me that.
Cares? Well, I care.
I love it.
Actually, you know what? I like it. I like VR a lot. You guys seem like you were having a hell of a time with the Star Trek stuff, and I'm just sitting here like not able to join in. It kind of sucks, you know, because finally you guys get on the game on VR that I want to play.
Yeah,
with you guys, it's like a multiplayer
VR
type
is
game.
the future, people.
It's the future. Don't even go there. It's the future. I'm telling you, it's great.
I'm hip.
It's great, damn it.
You know, it's funny. I just got a message right now from shout out to Big Germ who's on Xbox Live. This message is coming in actually from Xbox Live, and he writes, you know, thanks so much, man. You and Crap are the reasons why I've been wanting to try and do content on YouTube. I know the boxes are only plastic, like some people say, but you guys inspired a lot of new YouTubers to come out, so thanks. And, you know, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so great to have so many people that want to express their opinions and put themselves out there and show how much they love this business. I genuinely love to talk games, which we're going to talk about in the latter part of the show. But I really, really enjoy the business. I like the industry. I scratch my head like rigorously to figure out what the heck they're doing in this business sometimes, because it just doesn't meet the status quo of a lot of other businesses out there.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I mean, that's kind of why I'm still intrigued by it, because it's a puzzle wrapped in a mystery, wrapped in an enigma. It's such an absolute, like, what the F is going on a lot of times, which keeps everybody so puzzled, so entertained. Listen, if you're the new year starting, you think this is the thing you like, try it out. Try out YouTube. I think it's something. Don't let anyone like discourage you. Like, go out there and speak your mind, and that's what's great about it. You know what I mean? It's an open forum. So great. Shout out to Big Germ. Happy holidays to you and your family too, buddy. Thanks for that. Great. We got like I said, an Xbox Live just came in. I thought I'd do that. There he is. Spanish
Nostalgia is a hell of a drug.
It sure is, Mooch.
You know what? I would say this to anybody that like wants to get into like the whole YouTube thing. Don't be shamed into, don't do console wars or whatever. Do whatever the hell you want to do, right? Like a lot of people take themselves way too seriously lately. They want to shame you into being a neutral. Don't fall for that, right? They want you to be neutral because Xbox is crapping all over PlayStation in the power department. So, of course, they want you to be neutral, right? Like, the entire time when everybody was talking about resolution, and Xbox had the games, everybody's like, what games? Who cares? It's all about that 1080p. And now, all of a sudden, it's all about the games or whatever, So, right. Yeah, don't fall for that.
I'm just excited to see what's the next thing that everybody moves to. So, games was nothing before. It was power. Now, power's nothing. We're back to games. But when Xbox gets the games again after E3... and the power, what's next? I mean, I don't know what they would. I'm just curious. That's why I said the business is so entertaining, because there's so much that keeps changing. I can't wait to see what's next. It'll be like, maybe it'll be like you say, maybe it'll be VR. It'll be the fact that, like, well, we have VR and you don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just curious. What could it? Maybe I don't know. Maybe a peripheral. It'll be maybe. It can't be the DualShock because it's only got a 2.5 hour battery. So I mean, I don't know what they would say that is the latest and greatest, but it's intriguing nonetheless. And I'm excited to see, what they're going to say is the next thing they're moving the goalpost to.
Oh yeah, the goalpost movement is funny as hell. It's like, but it's also ball fans or soccer fans or whatever, and they cheer something rapidly. All the same,
Right, right. Yeah, if you cheer for your football team or your soccer team or anything like that, and you wish death upon the other team, you're doing the same thing that people are doing in consoles. It's the same thing. And we do have a call, and we want to take that. But you know what I mean? Like, you can't sit there and be like, death to this football team. I want that quarterback's leg to snap in half. And then you're like, no, but don't make fun of a game on another console. Wait a minute. Isn't that the same thing? You just wish death on a quarterback you don't like. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's okay to have a preference. And it's okay if you want to hate the other team in football. I'm saying it's all okay. You're allowed to have that. We've been doing it since we were all so young. Nothing's changed. Exactly. And nothing's going to change. Even after all of us are gone, it's still going to go on. Let's go on to M&C. I'm sorry about that.
M&C Mornings, what's up? How's it going?
Hey, good morning, Mooch and Crab. Happy holidays to you guys and everyone in the chat. Just calling to wish my, happy holidays to everyone. And I just want to say this one thing. Xmas this year means Xbox rules in December and Christmas. That's it. Everyone be safe this holiday season, and talk to everyone later. And where's my Luca? She's not in the chat. She needs to get here. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
Well, shout out to
sleep or something.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are enjoying these next 2 weeks to go out on weekends, especially the younger folks are going out, they're partying. This is great because Christmas Eve being on a Sunday, like everybody's just completely like having Christmas parties and going out late on Saturday. So totally expected people. Like I said, a lot of people probably didn't expect we were going to do a Christmas Eve show. But it just thought it would be nice to come out. It's early enough. So even if you're enjoying family activities later in the afternoon, 11 to 1 is a nice time to kind of record this, get that out there. Because next week, who knows what's going on next week? Next week is the in-between Christmas and New Year's crap. A lot of people take vacation. A lot of people take time off from work. et cetera, et cetera. But you know what? Let's do Jay, can we go to a voicemail if that's all right with you?
Yeah, certainly.
Or maybe
yeah, we've got on deck our old favorite Def Jam Bam.
Oh, great.
Def Jam. Seagulls, hopefully.
What's up, Mooch, Crap, and Jay? Everybody in chat listening in. Hey, quick question for y'all. For 2018, what changes do you think Microsoft need to make? And yeah, that's about it. I'm about to go to GameStop and see if I can find the highest price of Horizon Zero Dawn for like $500. See if I can get that with the Pro. Yeah, man, and I hope Jay, Mooch, Crap, I hope y'all enjoy your holidays. Everybody listening in, make sure y'all hit that like button. Share this all over social media, all that. And Jay, you already know what to do. Play the goddamn Seagulls. And I'm out.
I'm sorry, but the Seagulls are so great. It's really the highlight for me. So when Def Jam calls in, I want to say thank you to Def Jam. Happy holidays to you and your family too, buddy. I've been jamming out, hanging out with Def Jam here and there over the past week. Little PUBG, little Destiny. Good people, man. He's a great
he's one of the cool people in the community. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I met him, and if anybody's having problems watching the stream, like I'm watching it as well in the playback, and it seems like sometimes YouTube does that. It'll probably come back, and then once it's completely done, it'll be uninterrupted, like on the playback. So hopefully they get that crap fixed up pretty soon. So that's always annoying.
My stream's crystal clear, so I don't know.
It does a little buffer thing for me.
Oh, okay.
My stream seems to be fine too. I've been watching it.
What's yours doing, Jay?
I said no. Mine seems fine. So
yeah, I'm okay.
Well, I saw something in it too. So
I was gonna say, Crap. You are botting a little bit, just as a heads up.
Yeah. Oh, it could be. I think that's just the buffering thing that I was talking about.
Oh, maybe you're right.
Yeah, some people.
Everyone's saying they can't hear it.
Yeah.
Sound's back, and you're back. Everyone's like, "And the sound is back." It's not us. I think that's YouTube, guys, because everything over here, we're not doing anything different. The show's just moving along now. So the issues that you would find would always be at the beginning of the show. So if it's timing out in and out, who knows? It could be YouTube. You know, who knows? They may have even scheduled some maintenance stuff on Christmas Eve and Christmas because they figured not so many live shows. Jay, let's take that live call though.
Yes.
Hi, this is Skyler from Salt Lake City. I was just wondering, I don't know if you guys are fans of the original Xbox, but I was just wondering what backwards compatible titles you would like to see. Me personally, I really want to see Morrowind, but what do you guys want to see and why?
What do you think, Crap? I mean, you know what I just got, and the person has to remain anonymous, I believe, but I just got gifted Fusion Frenzy. And
really interesting.
Yeah, and I think that's a cool it's a cool game. I haven't actually kicked it on yet, but I actually went and watched a video on it. I know what it is. Crap, have you played Fusion Frenzy?
Yeah, I've played Fusion Frenzy.
What's the deal with that? Is that like a couch co-op kind of fun?
Sort of, yeah. It's like one of them
American
kind of
Gladiators
rhythm games. It's like a rhythm style game or whatever. So yeah, it's it can get a little bit difficult, but it's one of the better original Xbox games, and I believe that's Bill Gates' favorite Xbox game. That's probably why it's usually included in the backwards compatibility.
Well, did it get now? It's back compat. We all know that, but did it also get an up-res?
Well, everything that plays on the X automatically up-reses. So
I thought it got an enhancement though, not like the enhancement, like you know what I mean. You know, not.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but I don't think it gets a specific enhancement. But everything at a base level gets enhanced when it plays on the X. And someone just said it's in Game Pass as well. So hey, you can try Game Pass for $1 right now. That's a hell of a deal right there. I say jump on that.
Last night I was over at a friend's place and we actually played Crimson Skies on his Xbox One.
That still looks good too.
It still looks good, but I was very disappointed that it's not letterbox, or it's not widescreen. It's just letterbox.
Yeah, not all the games are, but a lot of TVs allow you to switch. So depending on the game, you can always do that as well. That's what I did when I was playing
Did the
it.
OG Xbox games that are back compatible, did they get implemented any achievements?
Not yet, but you know what? There is some tech that Microsoft recently patented that would allow achievements. It's pretty interesting to me. Like, I'm not sure exactly how it works. Like, maybe you put in a certain amount of time or something, but it's like software-based achievements, and I think that would work out pretty damn well.
Yeah, listen, I got another. I don't know if someone's listening to the show, but I just want to. These are great. This is, it's a holiday show. Cerebral palsy, and I have to use crutches and or wheelchair to get around. I've played video games all my life because I physically can't do much else. Thanks for shining a positive light on video games. They have truly helped me through life, and now so do you and Crap Gamer. Just a really, really nice thing to hear around the holidays. Listen, Wealthy, if that's something that we can provide for you, man, I just want to wish you the greatest Christmas and holiday, man. Thank you so much for tuning in, man. That's a amazing story. Thanks for writing.
That's what the entertainment's all about. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like just entertaining people, having a good time, talking some video games. Thank you, bro, for enjoying the show.
These are coming in live right now. Crap, my phone's going off. I'm reading them, and it's just I guess they're coming right from Xbox Live. So
yeah, we love the Mooch and Crap's going to start a Labor Day telethon. And we're going to need more of these testimonials, and we could be like, collect some money and stuff like that.
And we can donate it. I would love to. I'd love to do something like that where we could do something with like a telethon and donate that money. Go ahead.
Oh,
Jay.
we do. M&C Mornings. What's up?
Yes.
Hey, Mooch and Crap. Merry Christmas to both of you guys. I wanted to get Mooch's opinion on what Crap brought up yesterday on one of his YouTube channels about original games might be getting achievements. And and us Xbox fans are like my Minnesota Vikings. We never get no respect. Skull. And y'all have a good day.
Like I said, like the achievement thing, like even if it was just 400 for like beating a game or something, a lot of people would jump in on that, and I think that'd be a good way to get people to kind of do that. You could probably sell some stuff, some KOTOR and whatnot. I'm all for that. I think that'd be pretty damn kick ass.
Hell yeah.
So as far as I'm concerned, I would love that. I think it'd be great. So
no, I totally agree. Jay, let's do another voicemail. I've got so many now. A lot of people are writing me, and Tony in the chat asked to get that. Just DM me, Tony, and I'll give you his information. I don't know if he wants it out, even though I mentioned it, I don't know if he wants it in print. So he's great, great individual.
We've got Ham Tweezy 2192 on deck.
All right,
Ham Tweezy.
What's up, Crap? It's Xbox Live's Ham Tweezy 2192. I just wanted to ask you guys about this new kind of the way they're doing things now with the performance mode and visual mode. Do you guys think this is going to be the new standard for these high budget games? Is this something that they should always start implementing? Me personally, I put in The Witcher, and I tried both the 60 and the 30 mode, and I'm good with 30 and the better visuals, more immersive into the game, the better visual. As long as the game holds a steady 30, I feel like that's fine. I feel like the game runs smooth. The 60's nice, but I'd rather have the more immersive visual effects, personally. And I think that offering that mode, though, is a really, really good idea, especially it doesn't seem to be too much of a difficult thing to implement for the developers. But I want to get your guys' thoughts on it. Thanks. Have a good show.
Yeah, you know what? I good idea, because I actually played through some Witcher stuff because I was going to do a Capital Foundry Witcher deal. So I was just kind of one hand and just going through the world in Witcher 3 with the 4K update.
Right.
4K, HDR, 30 frames is the way to play that game on the Xbox One X, in my opinion. It looks so much better. It looks godly, right? And the main problem is that a lot of people, they'll like the PC dudes that are like 60 FPS or death. That's because like 30 looks like shit on PC specifically, right? Because you got different boxes, variables, and all that kind of stuff. On consoles, these games were mostly designed for 30. You put motion blur off in the 4K mode, but you have regular blur on. And then that I thought it was 60 anyway, right? Like it's so smooth. Like that game runs so smooth. Basically a lock 30 at 4K. Phenomenal. Absolutely amazing looking game. I can't say enough good things about it. So I'm with you, man. Assassin's Creed, I'm good with the 4K. Rise of the Tomb Raider, 4K. Shadow of War, 4K. I picked 4K, man. I didn't get a 4K TVs and an Xbox One X to play shit at 1080. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I like the option, though. I like the option for people. Like, give people
it's the year of options, crap.
Yes,
okay?
give people their options, damn it. But I'm just saying, for me personally, I'm cool with 4K 30 on most stuff. Not shooters, but for most other stuff, I am. M&C, what's up? I think I heard the phone.
Hey, what's up? This is Dirk Griggity here.
Diggity,
on this lovely Christmas Eve 2017. Hey, I was up here playing some Gears of War 4, and it made me think. Something that's not talked about a lot is how quickly the Coalition did Gears 4. Microsoft bought the IP in March of 2014, and the game came out October of 2016. So, is that something you think that's going to happen moving forward? Just your prediction that Coalition is going to have something announced at E3 next year. I don't know if it'll be Gears 5. I don't think it'll be Gears 5, but what do you guys think about that? Yeah, that's something we never talk about, is how quick they did Gears 4 and the quality of the game itself and all of the DLC and all the content. So that's all I want to ask you guys. Have a Merry Christmas, my brothers. Peace and love.
Yeah, great call in, but
Thanks, Diggity.
I'll be honest with you, crap. I would rather see the Coalition take their time.
Well, I don't like. This is the thing. If they push Halo to 2019, that would mean 2020 for Gears 5, and for what?
Well, Gears 5 needs to be a little different. I love Gears 4 because it was crisp, polished, worked great. Outside the box, just amazing from day one. But I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit more of a creative gene pop out of Gears. You know what I mean? I don't know how you feel the same way. I just want to see, now that we've got the tools in place and everything on the Xbox One X is working great, grand, wonderful. Now let's do something creative, Rod. Tell Rod Ferguson to stop taking pictures of his high tops. And
dude, they've been working on Gears 5 since before Gears 4 launched. So
right. I'm just hoping they change it. I just want to see a little variance, a little difference.
I'm sure. They take the criticism. I think that the multiplayer is fine. I think the single player was really good too. Just I think some people didn't like the bot stuff. You know what I mean? So I can see that. So hopefully they can fix that in the next one. I don't think that game needs a 4 or 5 year cycle, to be honest with you.
Well, no, you're right. It doesn't need a 4 or 5 year cycle by no means. But if you're okay with getting He's in the chat. Yeah, he was on a call. That's what I'm saying. It says it's back. I love it. It's
Jay, what the hell is going on with the sound, bro?
I don't know if it's Jay. I really think it's a YouTube thing, crap, because your voice is botting in and out too. So So I don't know. The only thing that's not good is I can't hear Jay.
I can't hear Jay.
Can you
either.
hear me now, guys?
Now I do.
Okay,
You
because I was
disappeared for a solid minute or two.
Yeah, well, I was muted because I was taking a call.
That's what I thought. Okay, yeah, Jay's here. I was gonna say there's nothing. I can see everything from my end too. I would be able to. I really think this is a YouTube issue, folks. We are on Christmas Eve. A lot of these maintenance things go up and down around these odd holidays because they know a lot of people aren't broadcasting. So, Jay, if you have a caller though, let him through.
Hi guys, Merry Christmas everyone. It's Controller, the Doomsday Gamer. I've just got a quick question about TVs and how I think Microsoft is maybe making a mistake with not producing their own televisions, because we've got features in the X that can't really take advantage of TVs that are on the market right now with the FreeSync and HDR, 4K, and everything else that the box can do. You just can't get everything in a television right now, and I just think it would have made more sense for them to create 3 tiers of TVs or something where you could have like different price points and just pay for both of them, concurrently. But anyway, that's all I've got for you guys. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Wait, was this question about TVs though, Crap? Because
I think so.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. A lot of people, and I hope I'm answering the caller's question because it was going in and out a bit. But the thing about TVs right now, guys, is go out there. First of all, get with what's in your means. Okay. You don't have to get an OLED. You hear me talk about it because I'm just overcome with how amazing this freaking machine is. The OLED is so good. The colors are crisp, but if you can only get like a LED or a LCD that's 4K HDR, grab it. Enjoy the color scheme, the gamut, this and that, blah blah blah. People are saying, "Oh, hold out for FreeSync." Don't do that. Like Dealer said it himself. I think Dealer did a really good job of breaking it down. These machines and consoles we're playing are only going to get stronger, and we all know we're 3 years away from the next console, right? Whether it be PS5 or Xbox 2, it's going to be 3-4 years. So why go buy a TV that's going to upcharge you $500,000, $600,000, $700,000, $800,000 more for that FreeSync technology when you don't need that? When the machines are going to be so powerful, they'll be putting it out that way. Not just that, but when games are locked 60, which most multiplayer games are, you don't need to have the FreeSync option. So go get that 4K HDR TV. And that's what I have. Both my TVs in the house now are 4K HDR. And I'm enjoying. Gaming has become an absolute pleasure. It's like playing art. It is literally like well, it's always been playing art, but now it's like an art piece at the Guggenheim is moving. It's fantastic. So that's my take on TVs. Crap. I don't know if you have anything.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I have 2. I have the Samsung KS8000 and also the TCL. And that's the one that I use for my X. And it looks fine. That's a really good starter HDR 4K 55-inch TV right there. You can pick it up. It looks great. It's got good sound, a lot of good options, different HDR options. So it's not just one like set standard for HDR. There's like different options in there. Okay. Really cool stuff. It's not super expensive. Get something for $600 and it's fine. And then eventually you can upgrade to a OLED or something. Like I'll probably do that down the line. It just really kind of depends on what's going on. So Jay, I was thinking maybe we could do the Christmas bit.
Yeah.
We at the we're not technically at the hour mark, but if you're feeling festive,
we are. It's 12.
Well, we started at 11:20, but that's fine.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Crap's on old M&C time. We're on new M&C time.
For some reason on yours, like you can't do like the DVR thing. Like I can't go back in the video.
I can't do that either.
Yeah, like your videos are weird. I think that might be a Mac thing that has that automatically selected.
It might be. Maybe we can go through some of the options later because I would like to figure out what the F is. Yeah, some of mine are probably messed up. Thank you, Steve Jobs. But yeah, if you guys want to roll it, let's roll.
Well, hold on. I want to like preface this a little bit, right? So, basically, what it is like I'm sure you guys have heard, Santa Claus is Coming to Town by Bruce Springsteen, right? I know you have, Mooch, because I was explaining this idea to and you were like, yeah, I heard it. And I was like, okay, so I listened to this radio show and they kind of did something similar where they kind of poke fun at the people at the radio station and stuff in it. Because at the beginning, Bruce Springsteen's like, hey, it's Christmas, you been good? How many people been good? Not many. You been practicing? You want that saxophone, right? So like, I thought it'd be funny to kind of do something along those lines. And I like it. I thought it was hilarious. When you were like not sold on the idea, then I sent you the demo of it, and you're like, "Hey, that is funny."
It is funny. It's funny. And I know radio shows do it all the time, so we figured we would definitely give our spin on it.
Yeah, and and it has to be this week for the simple fact of it's Christmas. You know what I mean? So it's Christmas Eve. We're gonna play it. Jay, is it all queued up?
It's all queued.
All right. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Enjoy.
Ho, 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 ho. What's that sound? Well, that's sleigh bells. That means it's Christmas time. Have you all been good? Santa's got some nice stuff in his bag for you this year. Mooch, my man. Santa didn't forget you. Oh no, Santa loves you, Mooch. I got you a Crap Was Right t-shirt, a hat, and a wallet. Now, everywhere you'll go, you'll know Crap Was Right wherever you go. But there's even more in here for you, brother. A Ben McAdoo New York Giants jersey. Now you can show that giant pride all year round. Merry Christmas. Oh, J-Dubs, what's the good word, brother? Santa didn't forget you either. I've got a huge list of people who want to gift you a game for being such an awesome producer on the one and only M&C Mornings. Oh, damn. Too bad you're in Canada and can't receive them as a gift. But not to worry. You got Blame Canada hat instead. Merry Christmas to you and all 2 JWs. What's this? Generic wannabe podcast? You didn't think Santa forgot you, did you? Of course not. Let me check my bag here. I've got talent and charisma here for you. I borrowed some from Mooch and Crap, since you all tried to do that anyway. But don't worry, though. They've got plenty left. Enjoy. Phil Spencer, there you are, man. Excellent job with Xbox this year, my friend. You've come a long way, and Santa didn't forget you. I've got some great gifts for you. I've got a 2015 and 2016 year calendar for you, which coincidentally was the last time Xbox had some exclusives. Merry Christmas. Luca from the second floor. No, Santa didn't forget you either. You've been so good this year. Staying out of trouble, I'm seeing. I've got to look in Santa's sack and see, what's in here? I'm going to find you a great DC Universe movie. Oh shit, the bag's empty. Maybe next year DC will put out a great movie, Luca. Sorry. Mark Cerny. Sorry to hear about Knack 2, man. But not to worry. Santa's here to brighten up your holidays, too. What's Santa have in his bag for you? Math for dummies, of course. Just what you needed. Now, you can stop going around saying the PS4 Pro is 8.4 T-flops. Merry Christmas, brother. Yoshida, there you are. Not to worry, Santa didn't forget you either. Let's see. Oh, well, here's some cookie cutters for you, man. Third-person open-world cookie cutters. I know you'll get some good use out of these. Merry Christmas. Crap Gamer, there you are, my friend. Merry Christmas. Santa had a hard time finding you something. You're already a ruggedly handsome rhino who tells it like it is and doesn't take shit from anyone. What's that? You don't want anything for Christmas, but you'd rather help others? Okay, so let's just have you donate some of those amazing titles for your videos to the less fortunate YouTubers of the world. What a great guy you are, Crap Gamer. Merry Christmas, brother. Merry Christmas to you all.
Might be the best skit we've ever done.
Hey, sorry, Luca. Maybe next year we'll get a good DC Universe movie.
Santa was fair. Santa was giving and critical to all of us.
Did you like the Ben McAdoo?
I do. I'm gonna wear my Ben McAdoo jersey today.
And the Crap Is Right shirt. I mean, come on.
That is true. I'll wear that the entire time I'm playing my VR. At least How about Jay? You gave Jay all those gifts and then you took them all away.
I took him away because he lives in Canada. But he got to blame, happy Christmas to him and the two JWs. That's awesome.
The funny thing is that I was already gifted that hat already last year.
Blame Canada. It's such a great
Well, what's funny is originally I had a version that was like almost 8 minutes and it had a lot more people in it. So I cut it down to just like, and kind of did it. And I thought it was a good kind of flow to it. So yeah, that was pretty funny. And I'm maybe a little biased. I thought that was funny as hell. So
I thought it. Definitely
like it in the chat too. So yeah, Phil Spencer.
Phil Spencer, you got a calendar. That was great.
Yeah, he got it from 2015, which was the last time the Xbox had an exclusive. So
it's true. It's true.
He can use it. And Mark Cerny, he definitely needs that math for dummies.
Well, Santa knows what we all need.
He does exactly, and yeah, all that stuff, man. They can use it, man. They need it. So that would be.
Oh, that's great.
And a call, M&C Mornings. What's up? Christmas Eve edition. How's it going?
Miss Mooch and Crap. Really appreciate you guys doing the show Christmas Eve. That's very selfless. Just wanted to say one thing. I know you do no rules review crap. And that you adhere to no guidelines. But I'm going to say, you may not adhere to guidelines, but you definitely have a standard. And I find your reviews are probably some of the best reviews. And I find you're right on point. And that's pretty much where I go for my reviews and a couple other places. I do find there are some good game journalists like Jez Gordon and Alan, like you guys say. The one thing I would say, though, I was the one that wrote to you on Xbox Live that you should apply. You should have applied for an Xbox One X. And I would say, like you and Mooch, and like they say, these other guys that they gave free Xbox One X's, if they can just get these people to sell one or whatever X's, out of your 40,000 subscribers, how much percentage of that bought an X? And maybe not just about you, but it's not like you didn't help push those people, and I'm sure you did push a lot of people to buy X's. And that's why I think someone like you should apply and should get it. It's your duty to get an X. And anyways, on top of that, I also want to call you out, Crap, on when you do the backwards compatibility with the PS3 and the Xbox 360, you seem to never talk about the HDR on the PS3, because I find the HDR on the PS3 really pops. You can really see the black. There's a lot of black there, not enough white. Oh, starting to sound like Trump. Sorry about that. Anyways, guys, have a Merry Christmas. Play it best on the X.
Well, always good to get a call. And hey, well, you got a fan there, Crap. Sounds like he really enjoys your reviews, and
Yeah, look, the whole thing was I don't like. Also,
no, they can't hear. It's going in and out.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the deal is with that.
I don't either. Everything's live. Jay, you're seeing everything good on your end. Yeah, everything's going.
Now it's back. Woo, thank God.
Crap, the way we do things, though, I can just tell you stream status here, everything on my end, because I can see all the analytics and everything. Everything says good. Yeah. Everything is good. Because
it's not us. YouTube.
It is. Yeah. It's YouTube. Yeah, so it's not us, folks. We apologize if that's. I hope the stream comes through later. I bet you when it's processed, it'll all come through.
Yeah, it'll probably all work perfectly fine and stuff.
Right.
So hopefully.
Yeah, everything on our end is good because I'm seeing everything. It's green lit. There's no because when it's not doing well on this end, you'll get a yellow and there'll be an issue. There's nothing over here.
Yeah. So hopefully, sorry about that, guys. They did pick a weird day when nobody's really doing much in terms of in terms of these shows and stuff. There's not even anything much on, like, when I check my YouTube stream.
No, there really isn't.
Yeah, nobody's even putting out videos. I'm like one of the only ones.
Yeah, it's crap and crap.
Yeah, so it's just more crap and crap, and then we're doing this, and it's a good time, man. It's are you expecting anything for Christmas, Mooch? Anything good?
Well,
what does Mooch get for Christmas?
That's a great question. I asked for crap, cover your ears. The Apple AirPods. I wanted those. Yep, I love those. I think they're great. You can take calls on them. You can have one earbud in at work, and it can be the side that people don't see in your office. So you can actually be listening to a podcast or listening to some music. So I asked for that. And then just, I don't know, random. I to be honest with you, you get to a certain age, and it's like you look at what we all do. What do we all say on Twitter? Oh, this came out, I went and got it. This came out, I went and got it. We used to, when you go back a decade or two ago, we used to be like, well, wait till your birthday or wait till Christmas. Now people don't wait anymore. They just go get it. So, for kids, it's fun. It's so much fun to see the kids' faces light up on Christmas morning. So as long as they're happy, I'm happy. But what about you, Crap? What did you ask for? What was your thing?
I don't usually ask for stuff. I'm I've always been the type that prefers to give stuff around Christmas time. So it's a little secret. I got Hellhammer a Switch. Shh.
Nice. Is that so he leaves your Switch alone?
No, he's never messed with it, but he wanted one. You know what I mean? But so yeah.
Well, I'm sure he'll never find out now.
Well, he never watches the show. So.
That's true.
What an asshole, right?
An ass, yeah.
He's probably one of the 2 dislikes if he is watching. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to get Mel in the chat says her iPhone's not working since the update. Mel, let me ask you a question.
Apple.
But Mel, are you using an iPhone 7 by chance? I have a few people that I know, friends and family, have written me too, saying that their iPhone 7, since the update, hasn't been working very well. And you do not want to hear what I'm going to say, but I think you want to move to an 8 or a 10. I know that's not necessarily the easiest thing to do. Oh, it's a 6. See, now, Mel, I had the 6 before the 10. I held out on this because the 7 was basically the 6. And the 8 came out when the 10 did. So I went right from 6 to 10. I would recommend going to an 8. And I think you can get an 8 for relatively cheap with the new plans that are out with Verizon or AT&T or Sprint. I would think about it. I'm just saying, because you've had the 6 now for, I think, a little over a year, maybe more. So I had the same issues. It's just slowed down. It's all part of the progression to move you forward. All companies do it. Apple was reported to do it. They came out and admitted it. But, there's other studies that are out now saying Android does the same thing. They all do it. They want you to upgrade. You know what I mean? That's the whole point. They're going to provide support for you, but they're not going to give you the best support.
Here I am still using a Windows phone. That's what I suggest. Get that Windows phone. Woo, woo.
Crap's still sending out smoke signals just before we go live. No, I'm not damage controlling. I'm saying that's what the industry does, Neverland. It's not, Am I donating one to you, Mel? Let me see what I can do for you. You never know. What I like to do is pay it forward. So if someone gives me an iPhone, I'll throw it to you, Mel.
Well, there you go. I mean, you can't really beat that. I think we got Mel and Xbot in the chat today too.
Wow, we got the Xbot, the families here. And I appreciate
448. Yeah.
So let's do another voicemail.
Yeah, who do we got?
We've got a new caller. He goes by Patty O'Reilly.
Patty O'Reilly. Okay.
How are you, fellas? How are you doing today? I hope you have a wonderful holiday weekend. But you know what? This is Patty O'Reilly. I have to tell you right now, the next door neighbor, you know what? The man upstairs, he's a good fella. That G-Man fella's a good fella. He really is. He served this country with a lot of bravery. But this nitwit downstairs, he runs around with a feckin' sumo wrestler thong on, and he's got a spiky blonde wig with a big plastic sword talking about Japan may go, Japan may go. We don't know what the fuck is wrong with him. We have to do something about this in this country. We're not going to have this anymore with these people saying, the Americans is no good. I was born and raised and I have all the benefits, but I love Japan may go, Japan may go. What the fuck is going on, gentlemen? What happened to Father Christmas? Have a good one, guys. My name again, Patty O'Reilly. That's me neighbors. And G-Man, if you're listening, I hope you're having another shot for me. Bye.
I don't even know what the hell that was.
Some of these callers, man, I'll tell you. I love G-Man Jerky Boy doing his thing.
Patty O'Reilly, apparently.
Patty O'Reilly. We're getting many different personalities from G-Man. Great.
Patty.
Well, Merry Christmas to everybody. Huh?
Yes, from the Emerald Isle.
Yes. Yes. So, crap, we were talking about this and it was interesting. I think that we were saying that March 20th being the Sea of Thieves release date, that's right dead smack between January 1st and E3 for the most part. Okay. And my issue with that is, and you said, hey, it's not a big deal, Mooch. You're like, it's not a big deal. They'll just announce a release date. But I was really hoping that State of Decay came out in February, or you know what I mean? I mean, does that mean that we're not going to get a game? Like March 20th will be the first game? Like we're not going to get anything in January or February from Microsoft? Is that your opinion on this?
I doubt we get anything January or February. I think we'd probably get March, April, May, if anything. You know what I mean? That makes the most sense to me.
But you know how you always like to say, that's not what Microsoft does. That's not what Microsoft does. Microsoft has very rarely done a boom, boom, boom.
Well,
like, you know what I mean? Like,
well, since they already announced
March,
Sea of
April,
Thieves as March, right?
Right.
They've also said that Crackdown 3 is going to be first part of the year. So you can't push that back again, or else you risk you might as well just cancel it at that point.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a major delay, they can always push it a week or two, but they could not push it. Like you said, I don't think it would be wise.
They're not going to push it to the end of the year. They could still, I mean, could they delay State of Decay 2 again? Then you start running into problems with perception with that.
I thought State of Decay was coming out in February, but I don't know where I even came up with that. Didn't they say spring? Yeah, they did. E3, it said spring.
Yeah, all three of those games are supposed to come out the first part of the year.
Yeah.
You know, it could be kind of a surprising thing that they do. When did Gears 4 come out? 2015?
Yeah, 2016.
16?
Yes.
And that only took them a couple years. I could see them, if Halo gets pushed, they could come out with Gears 5 next year.
In 18?
Yeah.
I mean, if they do, here's the reason I'm not saying I have a problem, but what I'm saying is that, like, that means that, hey, what is it? Gears 5 is going to be just like Gears 4. It'll be the same thing, but the story continued. And I want more. I don't know. Like look at State of Decay 2. Crap, right? What did we say? We want to go from 1 player to 4 person, expand the world, do this. Now you can do that. Now you can do this. Now the permadeath means this, and blah, blah. And like they did things to evolve it. And the thing I want to say is, if Gears 4 comes out in 2 years, they're not going to evolve it. It's just going to be a continuation. It'll be like you just put Gears 4 down and put in a new Gears. I want more. So
well, I mean, you can't change it too much. You know, you gotta be able to. It's Gears. You know, you gotta fix it up to where people the few problems that people had with 4.
Right.
And fix it for 5. You know, I'm ready for that story to continue. I don't think necessarily pushing it to a 5-year cycle is going to make it a better game. Honestly, I just think that it's just
better's up to the eye of the beholder. I want to take the call, but I don't mean better. I mean different. I want some new stuff. I don't know. I don't know.
What do you want?
I want the world. Maybe make it a little less linear. Maybe
no thanks. No open world shit for Gears.
A little bit crap. A little bit.
Game. You got to be able to pop and lock.
Oh, you can pop and lock.
Yeah, but you got to be able to do that, man. That doesn't. Not every game needs to be open world. I don't want my guys running out of, pulling a Zelda, fucking running out of breath every 2 seconds. M&C Mornings, what's up? Christmas Eve edition. Howdy.
Yes.
Booch, Crap, and Jay, good morning. Merry Christmas Eve. Thank you guys for sticking out there and doing another live stream for us tonight. Can't really expect that from these people at IGN, the Xbox team, or should I say the PS4 apology team. Anywho, thank you guys for keeping it up and batting to bat, giving us cool information and giving us Xbox players a good place to listen to. I have a question for you. I'm going to predict how many exclusive games Microsoft has to show at next year's E3. I say 5 that are true exclusives. 2 that are from in-house that have been worked out we don't know about. And 3 that are either from outside third parties or what something they recently purchased. All right, guys, this is your boy Underground Gamer. Hope you guys have a good Christmas. See you.
For sure. You know what? I think that it's for me personally. I think it's hard to say how many they're going to show, because they're going to show the new Forza Horizon. They're going to show Halo, whether it comes out this year or next. they might show the Fable or whatever playground game. They're going to show some stuff. Obviously. So
what was his question about? Was it E3?
Yeah. Well, how many do we think they'll show or whatever?
I mean, I think we're going to get at least 2 new IPs. Crap. Would you agree with 2? Is 2 too much?
It depends. I think that we'll see at least 1. I think. So I just think it really depends on what they want to show. So I don't know.
Right. I mean, I don't know. I think Phil wants new games in his portfolio. I think that after talking to Alan Walsh on Crossfire, he was kind of saying that he's just heard through the rumor mill, nothing to be taken with a grain of salt.
I had heard that too. To be fair.
Didn't he say what was it? Basically, he was saying that
it was the Playground Games was actually working on Fable 4, right? And they're a European British developer, and they just moved into a new studio and hired a bunch of people. Even though they said they're working on a new IP, that could have been a swerve. He heard that too. Somebody's working on Fable, so I would assume that if you are, that would be huge. That would be like a big thing. Hey, Fable's back. Like I could see that being a big thing.
It's a huge thing, to be honest with you. And I didn't realize how much Fable meant to the Xbox. It would
it is.
It would really be a megaton because, to be honest with you, it's a huge game that people really miss not having in their. They're
going to show Forza Horizon 4. That's already leaked. Absolutely. It's supposed to be in Japan.
Yes,
with the HDR and stuff,
and it's going to look great. Japan's the perfect place for that game to take place.
Yeah, like the vistas and all that, the colors, the neon lights.
Yeah, I'm totally on board with that. I think that's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that I think that we're going to see new IP. I do think we're going to see an exclusive deal of some sort with Rise of whatever they're calling it, the new Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
What is it called? What are they saying it's going to be?
Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
So I mean, that'll be something.
O'Reilly.
What did he say? What?
Nothing. I was just laughing at the name. So.
So I mean, I don't know. I hope that answers the question for the caller.
We do got somebody on deck though. Who's that? J-Dubs, our old friend, Space Cat. Okay.
Oh, Space Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got Space Cat on deck.
Hey, what's up, Mooch and Crap? I was just wondering, do you guys think that PUBG will continue its success into 2018? And do you think more games will try to copy its formula? Okay.
It's funny. After gaming with Space Cat yesterday, for like an hour and a half, it's so funny to hear the Space Cat character. No, I think I think a lot of people are going to pick up this battle royale. I think
they are, but it's always going to be the original. I mean, just look at
that's it.
Like you can play a similar version on Fortnite for free right now, but guess what? This version already crapped all over that. It's got over 4 million people on it, So that's just like that in less than 2 weeks? Are you kidding me? That's huge. It's going to be 10 million by the time anything for the PS4 comes out next year. It's insane.
You know what? Shout out to Elite Gamer Guru. He says Left 4 Dead 3. If Left 4 Dead 3 comes out, I'll be like all the other people that watch the Sony events. I'll light a match and faint in the
only reason why those first 2 games were exclusive was because what's his name? The Valve guy, Gabe Newell, hated the PS3. So that's the only reason why that was exclusive. That would never be exclusive. So M&C Mornings, Christmas Eve edition. What up?
Well, hey, fiddle-diddly. Moose and Crap, is your old buddy Cletus here. No, I haven't died, despite the rumors that might be going around, although the wife says sometimes that she thinks I might have died when I came out of the washroom, if you know what I'm saying. But anyway, I know it's been a long time since I called in, and I figured I was long overdue, and here we are approaching 2018, just a few days away, and we're all getting ready to celebrate the big fat man coming down the chimney. He might get stuck in mine this year, but anyway, I have a question for you guys. I just wanted to know, the Xbox One X, what has been the most impressive thing about the Xbox One X for you guys in general, and what do you think Microsoft could have and should have done differently with the Xbox One X launch when it came out a while back? It wasn't perfect, but hey, they did a pretty good job, I gotta say. And lastly and finally, I just wanted to wish you two whippersnappers a really a great Merry Christmas. I hope that you guys get something really cool underneath the tree. I got the dildo all wrapped up for the missus, as I always say. The best thing you can get somebody if you're not sure on Christmas is get them a box of chocolates and a dildo. And that way, if they don't like the chocolates, they can go fuck themselves. That's how we does it. Anyway, guys, wanted to wish y'all Merry Christmas. Wanted to wish all your fans a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, whatever shit you believes in. I don't care what you believes in. I only believes in big old titties. That's all I believe in, big old titties. Anyway, guys, I'm going to stop talking and let you get back to the show. It's been awesome as usual. Keep on rocking it in 2018. Cheers.
No chills.
No chills. Wow.
Woo. Yo, that was man. That, you know what? I think he just made what's the guy's name? He used to say Jack and Jill went up the hill. I can't remember. Dice Clay. He made Dice Clay.
Yeah, Andrew Dice Clay. Yeah,
he made him blush.
Bada boo.
Yo, Cletus, nice work. Good to hear Cletus call in. Always great. Thank you. And shout out to Noof. And shout out to everyone that's been so great. Oh Snap, it's Mel, Xbot, Clowns. My guys goes on She-Wolf, GKB, JKB, Alan. I'm trying to think of every Predator, Mr. Boomstick, Luca, Blue. It's just been so great.
All the good people, yeah.
Moxie, Avers. So many great people. I can't remember everybody. Rand,
the
dog, Zaire. Just Showstopper. Shout out to our boy Showstopper who does his videos occasionally, but when they do, they're always great.
Yeah,
Chris,
Showstopper.
Chris Steele.
Chris
So many great people. Lethal Papa in the chat, who's he should be known as Sergeant Papa from now on. He just governs that so perfectly. Right? The Xbox Pope. Who could forget the Xbox Pope? Who's here to bless us, of course. God, I don't. I hate always saying names because then you leave people out and it's not fair. But there's just so many people that have been on YouTube that have been so great. And the fans, you guys are fantastic. I know that like I said, it's Christmas Eve. So a lot of people are A, shopping, B, getting ready in grocery stores for food for family, or wrapping gifts, or going to your, whatever you're celebrating. We got Sir X-Man, True Racer, so many great people out there. Attacking a Glitcher, who does nothing, he promotes the crap out of us. Which
hell yeah, man, good people, man. And yeah, sometimes you forget people or whatever, but
if I forgot your name, I'll keep sending some out there. But I apologize.
Of course, there are a couple that are forgotten on purpose.
There's always a few, crap. There's always a few. No, just so awesome to have, Def Jam Bam, Space Cat, the usual suspects that call in all the time.
Oh yeah, man. Like like nothing but Matty Beast, all those people.
Yeah,
awesome people. Yeah.
Demon Wolf's out there and he's always tuning into the show. So just some, and shout out to Tony Almeida. Who just, I want to let everyone know, he just donated a game to Wealthy Lime, who wrote in and said he had cerebral palsy. I thought that was a beautiful thing to do.
Yes, that's what the community does. You know what I mean? Help each other out. That's the stuff that you guys don't a lot of people forget because they're like, oh, this childish console wars, blah blah blah.
Right.
But at the end of the day, man, there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that people don't know about. Right. There's always donations and stuff like that that's coming around. So yeah, it's it's always a great, man. It's a really good community. Every community has a few bad apples or fraudulent apples, but for the most part, it's good people.
That's right. And I mean, that's what I'm saying. We use Mel did a great thing for the kids. The donation she did in a 24-hour stream, M&C, myself, Crap Jay, we all donated to see something go to the kids around the holiday time like this. We it is what it is. Don't let anybody ever steer you the wrong way. We're good people that like to just game, and we just speak our minds, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And we want to thank all you guys. Shout out to Sim. Sim wanted a shout out. I'm even going to give a shout out to our boy Neverland, who, bought an Xbox, returned it, bought an Xbox and returned it.
Why would you do that? I know
he's confused. It's all right. He'll be back. He'll be back.
Gotcha.
But we love having you, Neverland. I love having you in the chat. I think you're a good.
I think he's. I don't know, man. He's that dude that unbans everybody on BGST's chat.
Oh, I don't know. He's always great here. So that's all I can say.
Yeah.
So shout out to everybody. Jeremy VV, who I don't know if he says he's from France. But, what's up, buddy, to you? Try hard.
He says only 3 dislikes. It's a Christmas miracle right there.
That's true. Very true. So it's just some great. He says, "I'll be back."
Sorry, try hard. No guy actually likes Persona.
Get your butt back on the Xbox, bro. Trust me, it's a good time.
Yeah,
Very
Xbox
social
is
space.
the best box.
Facts.
Don't you want to play the best box? Like, I'm always confused when people are like, Xbox sucks, and I'm like, no, man, it plays every game better.
It does.
I mean, honestly, if you want to play the
Darby.
best version of every game, play on Xbox. Why would you not?
And
that's simple.
And I also want to take a minute to say, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year to the Crap Gamer and J Dubs, who, we all work together very hard, and we try to put together a great show. Just a lot of fun doing this with you guys. And like I said, I know that we've got a busy day today, but we wanted to get this show out for everybody. So
you know what? And what's funny is tomorrow morning, millions of people are going to be getting their Xbox for the first time and powering that beast up. And I think that's going to be a fantastic time. And hopefully everything holds up and everybody's got good games and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So,
what we forgot too? We want to give a shout out to Lady Foxfire, Timodos, all those greats out there too that help promote and been fans with us since day one.
Of course,
so, trying to go through the list of people that I'm just doing it mentally. I don't have it written down.
No Xbox One X for Mel. Oh, that sucks. But she got an Xbox One S, I'm sure. That's something.
Yeah,
I mean, you want to get an
X. Does Xbot has an X?
Yeah, I would like what you do is you just you put your foot down and you be like, Xbot, this is mine now, and then you give him yours.
She just claims it.
Take his shit.
You know what you do for fun when he falls asleep? Just program his controller to yours and yours to his. He'll be quite confused, and it'll be yours from then on out.
Yep, exactly.
I only asked
9/10 of the law, Mel.
I only asked for one thing for Christmas, and that was a mouse that doesn't click so much and it's not so loud. Like,
I want a quiet mouse.
I want a quiet mouse
as a mouse, you would think, right? But no.
This thing is,
who else we got on deck?
Who we got on deck?
Oh, we've got Tony, the former pony.
Wow,
nice.
That's a flash from the
been
past.
a while, yeah.
Hey, Mooch, hey, Crap. What up, Jay? What up, chat? It's Tony, the former pony here with another voicemail. Thought I'd get one in before the end of the year, and wish you guys a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Anyway, I thought I got something to say this week. I thought I'd just ring in and leave a message about the gaming community. They seem to be getting a little bit confused. They seem to not know what they like and what they don't like. This has all come about with PUBG's release on Xbox. It's a preview game. People are like, oh my god, I can't believe they took my $30 and charged me for that game. It runs like shit. And I say, no shit. It runs like shit. Of course it runs like shit. It's a preview game. They generally run like shit, especially in the first week. So, they had 1 million people playing the motherfucking game in 48 hours. And it was running a little bad, I'm no developer. But when games run bad like that, there's obviously a whole gamut of reasons why. And what they try to do is fix those things, They don't just sort of sit there and go, oh, yeah, we'll put out this preview game. Okay, guys, let's take the rest of the year off. No, they're going to come back and they're going to patch the game. It's not. I seen one guy write on Twitter, oh man, something along the lines of, what's going to happen? A magic wand's going to fix the game? No, not a magic wand. It's called a patch. It's called a patch. They're going to patch the game and make it run better. So, all you guys who bought the game and haven't got a refund yet, because if you're so horrified, of course you're going to get a refund. What I suggest you do is, I would say, wait. Just wait a couple of months, come back, go play what you want. Don't get confused about what you like and what you don't like. You got plenty of games. Go play the games that you like, and then maybe come back in a month or two, and you might find a different experience on PUBG. That's all I got to say, guys. And like I said, have a great Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye.
Very cool to hear Tony, the former pony. A couple people are actually just writing down, thinking, want to do a shout out and happy holidays to shout out to my shout outs. But we got Dealer, Colt Eastwood all day. Bunch of great people out there as well that are big in the community. lot of fun to talk to them. And you know, it is great to just be sitting there jamming out. Some of them just doing little Destiny, you know, as Xbox would say, the honey-do list on Destiny. And Dealer will pop in. We'll just hang out, shoot the breeze, talk about like just general gaming or talk about gaming news and just
or who's a fraud and who's not a
who's
fraud.
a fraud, right?
Yeah,
you know
frog.
what I mean? Which is funny. And frog. But it is great to have, you know, we crack each other up.
Nugum! Hey, it's
Noob
me,
Nugum, everybody. Noob Nugum in the chat. So
it is great to have Nugum. They don't celebrate Thanksgiving in Canada like we do, but I'm sure they sell Christmas in Canada, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Sure. I mean, Canadians aren't that backwards.
Jay, is Christmas.
Right,
Christmas
Jay?
has to be massive.
Christmas is
thing?
huge
Right, Jay?
here. Yeah, definitely. Christmas is very huge in Canada. It's because we're so close to the North Pole, I think. That's the reason.
You're in America's attic.
Let me tell you something. His comedy has definitely like grown exponentially over the years.
No. You guys are saying that we're the attic. Well, I like to put it that we're the apartment above the crack house.
Oh man. Well, I mean, in certain areas probably for sure.
What a festive conversation. We have a winner for the pony prize.
We have a wiener. Who won?
Monkey Punch is the winner.
Congratulations,
Monkey Punch.
Nice, very nice.
Nice.
He's quick on the call. Like he must have us on speed dial or something because he seems to win a lot of the pony prizes.
And yeah, because not too many people for some reason they're like, "Hey, I don't want to win a pony prize," but they probably would enjoy themselves if they did.
Well, I'm not going to put Crap on the spot, but I know Crap will decide what the pony prize is. But the Wheel of Wonder today will be the winner will get a Dolby Atmos code. So I think that's pretty cool. You'll be able to enjoy a lot of the games you get tomorrow in probably the best sound you'll experience within your headphones or your home theater system on the Xbox One X or S. That sounds like I was paid to do that. That was really great, right? How about that?
It was. You just
now back to you, Bob.
Professional, yeah.
Yes. And now back to you won both showcase showdowns. And to you. Yes.
Let's see. Who else do we got on deck there? We got our last one. Oh, we're early today. Who do we got, J-Dubs?
Yeah, so
our boy, Triple Cup.
Yeah, we have Triple Cup Chuck.
Nice.
And he's up.
What up with your Crap and Mooch and J-Dub? This your boy Triple Cup Chuck and I'm up. And say Crap, say Mooch. You know what I'm saying? I listened to the show last week. It was fire. You know what I'm saying? A real fire show. But I was hearing a lot of people concerned about the whole concept of Disney buying Fox and how would they implement like the Marvel characters and what about the R-rated characters? I mean the movies that they got coming out. And you know what I'm saying? I just want to put people mind at ease. Like all the R-rated movies, they still gonna come out. Disney still gonna make the R-rated movies. But the only thing they not gonna do is put their logo on there. They gonna leave a logo off that, you know what I'm saying, so you ain't gonna see no castle on them rated R movies. That's how they was gonna separate it, but we still gonna get them. Okay, well, my question for you, Crap and Mooch, is how do you know if a person is a pony? Like if they say Sony won E3, so how would you determine if this person is a pony, or what do it take for a person to be a pony? Well, that's my question for y'all. This your boy Triple Cup Chuck and I'm out.
That's a good question. I mean, do you want to attack kind
How
of
can
the
you
Marvel?
tell if they're a pony?
Oh, well, you want to do the pony thing first? Well,
the Marvel thing, like, you know, I'm fine. Like, I hope they don't mess with it too much. They're already kind of affecting like one of my favorite franchises, though, with Star Wars. I mean, I'm not going to get into the spoilers, but
no.
I'm not the only one. When I got out of the theater, I saw a lot of people complaining, like, oh, you know, it's very like hackneyed and predictable and stale and all over the place. You know what I mean? So it was more like a Disney movie than a Star Wars movie, in my opinion. Right. So like I'm already seeing that kind of thing, and I do like the Marvel movies a lot. But I thought like Logan and Deadpool were great as well. So you know it's a bit disappointing to see that there's a possibility that they wouldn't get R-rated movies. So it's good to hear that they have the other outlet to actually do that.
Right. No, I totally agree. I think that I think Disney getting all this it's ultimately going to be the demise of the hardcore, and now you're just going to get very, very casual. You know, like I actually felt this way. Not all the issues, and again, we're not going to do any spoilers, but not the issues that are wrong with the movie that like Crap was saying, but like I just got the wrong vibe even off of 7. Myself personally, I still think it was a lot of fun.
It was just
to
a
watch.
remake of 4.
It was a remake of 4. I don't like the new characters. I don't like Poe. I don't know what he's doing or
You know
what's his...
the funny thing was I liked Finn in 7. I hated Finn and his story in 8.
Well, Finn, you can see Finn's story in 8 was just scratched
completely pointless.
Yeah, it was just like, well, we got to put him in somewhere, and it's like, okay. But to be honest with you, I don't know if his was more like of a pointless story or Poe. Like, who cares? I don't. I mean, the thing about it is, if you think about the traditional Star Wars, okay, and all the characters that were created, whether it be Lando or it was Han.
Yeah, where the hell's Lando been?
Right. I mean, like the other thing is just like where, I mean, they're just kind of like, it feels like they're treading water. It doesn't feel like they're making any progression. And I think I've heard a lot of Star Wars fans say this. The new characters are just, they're not interesting. And you're like, okay. And then you're like, okay, do we fall back in love with Luke's story? And then, everybody kind of sees the rumors. I'm not going to say anything, but everybody knows where that's going. And Rey alone is not enough. And I don't think Kylo Ren he's not the next Darth Vader. Like, he's not going to take those shoes on.
Darth Vader was emo, and like this was the early 2000s.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Darth Vader. You remember when he started having that change of heart, right? And where the light came back into him.
Yeah.
In Return of the Jedi, that happened. But my God, Darth Vader in Episode 4 and 5 was brutal.
How do I feel about the Porgs? I'll tell you exactly how I feel about the Porgs. It's a cheap marketing ploy by Disney to get people to buy
like stuffed animals
figures and stuffed animals, and even the part where it's the Millennium Falcon and he's like suctioned to this thing, like one of those things you have in your car. Like, there's no point to those things other than to sell merchandise. That's the entire thing.
Yeah.
Like,
guys, I know where Lando went. Lando died from liver poisoning from drinking too much Colt 45.
Oh,
Well, I miss.
Don't know he did Colt 45 commercials.
Oh, did he? I did not. I didn't know that.
Billy D. Williams, Colt 45.
Oh, that's right, Billy D. Yeah. Oh, you're really going back in time with that. I have to think about that. No, I don't know. I think that, listen, if you're going to Star Wars for the intent of being entertained, I think you'll be entertained. If you're going there for the saga to continue and to keep you like wrapped, like that wrapped around your pinky, and you got to see it, I don't think they got. Hardcore fans are all letting go.
Well, the problem was a lot of people waited for Luke Skywalker to be this badass, right? And you don't get that. People were waiting to see the backstory that they kind of had in Episode 7. This big showdown between Kylo and Luke. You didn't get that. The whole who's Rey's parents payoff. You got a shit payoff there, right?
Yeah, boy, you want to talk about a shit payoff? You got a shit payoff, all right.
You think Snoke is some super badass? You get a shit payoff there.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing is full of shit payoffs,
Yeah. You'd almost think like whoever was writing it was just like, oh man, there's a party I'm late to. Let me just finish this real quick.
Exactly.
You're like, okay.
I saw it. People were like, what'd you think? And I was like, you know what I mean?
I've watched every Star Wars so many times, and I love Star Wars. I do. I'm not hardcore. I don't pretend to be. I don't know, like I haven't read the 18 or 15 or 1,000 books that have been written about all the side things. I know there's Star Wing, there's all kinds of like X-Wing books, things like that kind of dive into more of like the X-Wing people that went out there and fought and blah 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 and this and that. I don't know. There's a ton of those side wars and things. People that read that are really disappointed in the movie. Someone that just enjoyed the movies for what they are, that's why people are saying overall they kind of enjoyed it. I just think I think it's a very entertaining movie, but I think it really lets hardcore people down, and it is a bit sad because to be honest with you,
stuff was the bad part. You know what I mean?
Right?
Not they didn't have. Cares. A lot of people care. I think.
Well,
it has a super
you
low
say that,
like, viewer rating.
But here's the thing, Crap, and it was the same thing I was saying about Destiny 2. Is at the end of the day, when you're a Disney investor, nobody cares if you liked it or not. They care. Even people I know that hated it went and saw it twice or 3 times. So they're getting their money. Like, you can't say I hated it and I'm going to go see it a third time.
But then the same thing happens like what happened to Destiny, right? So people like bought Destiny 1.
Yep.
And then They hated it,
and they all bought Destiny 2, and then more people.
And now they're off of it. Nobody now Destiny 3 will probably could potentially flop.
No, Destiny 3 will come out, and they don't care though. They made the money they needed to make. They made their status quo.
I don't know. I still think that you've got to cater to your audience a little bit. I mean, there's a petition to get that movie removed as official canon.
Well, I want to say instead of typing, I was going to say, oh snap, it's Mel. Mel, thanks for coming out. Mel says she's got a lot of stuff to do. Thank you so much for being here, Mel. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. I think we've done all of our voicemail, but it's up to. Do we have any call-ins, Jay? I know there was a few people asking how do we call in. It's in the description.
M&C Space Mornings.
Yeah, so there's nobody on the lines right now, but like I said, they've got about I'd say 15 minutes to call in. So
right, I'd buy that for $1. I mean, the other thing is Triple Cup Chuck said, how do you know a pony? The only thing that I would say, with saying that is like when someone comes into any kind of conversation and is like, Xbox sucks or Xbox has no games or Xbox.
Or like on Twitter and they're just like, I have all consoles, and just PlayStation's better, or the Xbox doesn't have any games, and you check their feed and it's all pro PlayStation stuff, and they've got like a bunch of weird, like photoshopped X-Air pony,
right? Like, that's kind of how you determine it. I mean, but it is, it's up to the individual how you kind of look at things. I think that like a lot of people think that like me, Crap and Jay are definitely Xbox centric or Xbox brand. We prefer it, but Crap's talking to me all the time about VR and PSVR and how you need to get on that, and you're really missing the boat if you don't play this game. And like we go back and forth. We talk about all kinds of games, like Uncharted. We've talked about Uncharted multiplayer. We've talked about Horizon. We played these games. And, when someone says, I don't buy Xbox, I don't like their games, this and that, well, then you can't really, that's the person that you should probably not listen to, because you have to play everything. I play Switch, I play PlayStation, and I play Xbox. And yes, I prefer Xbox, but I still like my other consoles.
Yeah. M&C Mornings, special Christmas Eve edition.
Hey, Crap, this is Sir X-Man again, and I'm getting back to gaming real quick because we're done with the Star Wars guys, okay? My question is, Crap, you do a lot of good research, so can you let me know when EA starts having the marketing rights to the NFL so we can get some 2K football back? It's been since 2005 since we had the last NFL 2K. And trust me, a lot of my friends, we miss 2K football. It was the greatest thing ever. And part two of my question is, EA keeps making these Need for Speed games, and they're trying to enhance a lot of the burnout in them. When will EA just start making traditional Burnout games, not the open world version, but the original ones that set them apart from every other racing game? I'm just curious about that, and I know there's really no answer to that last question, but EA needs to get on the ball and start making games that people really, really want from their past. All right, guys. Thank you. You guys have a great holiday, and I'll go and listen to your comments. Everybody be safe out there. Talk to you later. Bye, guys.
He got us off of Star Wars. I didn't see where he went from after that. I apologize.
Well, I mean, with the football thing, basically it comes down to that's going to be an EA thing as long as the NFL wants it. They don't want a bunch of different to the NFL. That's what it comes down to, right? It's like unfortunate for sure, but it's at the end of the day, it's their thing. So I think it's going to be with EA as long as EA and the NFL both want to work together. Unfortunately, I do agree. I wish there was some competition. I wish there was competition for a baseball game.
Yeah, it would be nice if we had some competition there. I don't know why. I mean, again, the football game competition, I think I would warrant more. I prefer to play, I prefer Madden over MLB The Show. And I bought MLB The Show. I bought it in 17, and then I bought it back in 15. And I don't know. I don't buy baseball games or baseball games are really boring to play on consoles. All consoles. I don't care. Even everyone's like, Phil, make it. Maybe Xbox would make money on it. That's something I can't speak to. But I personally probably wouldn't try it, or I would try it and then do what I did with MLB. I'll play it for a little while, then I return it. I always buy a physical disc of that because I know after a month or so, I'm just done with it. I don't know, but football games are a little bit more intense. It's a little bit more faster paced. There's running plays, there's different slants, there's all kinds of different things you can do, and they've made it so realistic looking. Where baseball is realistic looking, but let's be honest, even though I'm a huge baseball fan, I usually watch baseball in the background while I do 2-3 other things in the house. Football, when I'm watching football, like I'm glued to the TV. That just puts everything in perspective. Like when the Mets are on in the summer, I'm like doing stuff around the house, or I'm finishing this and that, or blah, 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 doing some paperwork. Like I'm doing something. I'm not just glued to the TV because baseball is very slow. Football is so intense. It's so packed with action that I'm like the whole 3 hours, I'm glued to the TV. Of course, not this year because of my 2 and who gives a crap Giants. Yeah. But hopefully next year is better. But yeah, I think competition would be great in the football.
Rebuilding is always fun.
Right.
Not really.
Rebuilding is always fun. No, it isn't.
It isn't, yeah.
But in football, it doesn't have to take as long as baseball. Baseball rebuilding can take like 5-6 years. Football, it could be a year or 2.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
That is true. Yeah, that's what's great about football is if your team, like my team stunk last year, right? This year, they win next week. They're in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's amazing too because I didn't see that coming from your team this year. That's what I'm saying. Like every year's so different with football. It's just it's not the same. So I think that's cool.
Yeah, I love it. Unless you're the Patriots who are in that shit division playing against shit teams year after year after year.
They basically have a guaranteed 6 wins.
Yep. It's shit's ridiculous.
But they are. I know you hate the Patriots, and don't get me wrong. It's justified being an AFC team lover, but the Patriots are. I mean, what they've been able to do with like going from the 2 tight
and they've hardly even needed to cheat.
Very little cheating.
Yeah, very little cheating. I mean,
very little.
Yeah, I mean, an occasional deflated football, or
you guys are so hard on that. I don't want to defend them because it is wrong with but like the ball was somewhat deflated in the beginning of the game. They came out after halftime and scored more points when it was the proper.
I don't give a shit about that game. I care about the game previously,
right? The one that you guys
colder, yeah.
And
he couldn't throw the ball for shit. And supposedly the Ravens were the ones that tipped him off that the balls were deflated.
Right.
I mean, that's the part that I care about. Who cares about the Colts going up there and laying an egg?
Right.
I'm about is my team, or like they just get away with a lot of shit that other teams don't.
Right.
And having played them a lot, I just noticed it. Like when the Ravens have played them in the playoffs before, and they were slow. They don't show the fucking replay on the big screen.
Right.
So you know what I mean. They made them, or there's problems with the headsets on their side or whatever. Yeah. Just at the most inopportune times. Like I've seen this shit happen time and time again. They film people on one of their Super Bowl wins. They've never been a dominant team. The only time they were dominant, went undefeated, got smacked around like a bitch by the Giants. You know what I mean? So
right.
Yeah.
No, hey, bravo to the Giants.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah, man. I couldn't have been happier to cheer for them over the Patriots, man.
It's so funny because I'm glad you said that. I wish you lived closer because to be honest, Mr. Kamen writes, is this ESPN or M&C? We're just switching it up for the holiday. But I thought it was funny. Tony Almeida, he goes, baseball is an ambient pill. It definitely is when it comes to gaming on it. But yeah, I don't know. I think the football season was kind of ruined for me a little bit because of the Giants record, but hopefully next year will be better. Getting back into gaming. Yeah, I mean, we could set up the Wheel of Wonder if you want, Jay, and get that rolling.
Wheel of
Wonder. So,
boop, 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 boop.
Oh, look at that, Jay. Nice.
Okay, so since we only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people, this is a really good odds for everyone.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna say to I know Raphael, our favorite Ninja Turtle, is probably listening in. He did send in a voicemail, and unfortunately, he had sent it in 3 times because I kept cutting off on Skype, which I try to tell people, if you're gonna leave long voicemails, send them in by email. It's much better. But because his voicemail was not complete, I didn't add him to this to the wheel this week. So sorry about that, Raphael. Better luck next time. Maybe next week you'll have a better voicemail and things will work a lot better. So let's spin it. Ready?
Yes, let's do it.
The new caller won.
Patty O'Reilly.
Patty O'Reilly.
Yes. Enjoy.
Oh man, I hope he enjoys that and share it with G-Man Jerky Boy because that's awesome. Make sure you share your gift.
Yes.
Patty O'Reilly wins. Patty O'Reilly wins Dolby Atmos.
Absolutely.
Wow,
that's nice. We have a wiener. Awesome stuff.
Oh my God, Crap! Anything you want to end with on this special holiday edition?
Yeah, just hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. Thank you guys for sticking with us this year. It's been fantastic, and hopefully you guys support us into next year as well. If you want to support the Patreon, that would be appreciated. If you're looking to get us something for Christmas, it goes into the show. We can get better equipment, prizes, and stuff like that. It looks like we're going to have an M&C themed controller to give away next year.
Yes.
Cool. Hopefully you guys all have a great time with your family and friends and stuff like that. Make sure you guys check out my channel. All the videos and Mooch's channel too. And, just we appreciate you guys, man. There is no M&C without you guys. So thank you guys very much. Have a great one. Hope you guys all get what you want.
Yep, I'm going to agree with Crap and say, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, everybody. And, do check out the channels. Subscribe if you're here every week and you haven't yet to even the M&C Mornings has its own channel as well. So make sure you go over to that channel and click on it. It's got all of the best ofs of M&C. A lot of great things to tune into. Jay's also got Gaming with Graphic God, and he really, really does an amazing job of showing you how to. He plays games. He can do it with one hand. Let me tell you something. The man is more than you think in talent. Okay, he's at the top of the charts.
Yeah,
so check out the channel.
I call it the hand. I call it the handy cam.
It's perfect. To be honest with you, let me tell you how good it is, Jay. I've tuned in many a times now. I'm not even watching the game. I'm watching.
I listened to a radio show where they had a handy van, but it was a little bit different thing. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, I watched Jay's hand work the controls. That's more fascinating to me than even the game. I'm like, holy shit! Like I can't even do that. I can't do it. I cannot do it. Bravo, Jay. I love the addition to the channel. I want to really enjoy some time with family and friends. I'm going to pass the mic to Jay. Jay, do you want to say to the audience on the holiday?
No, just everyone have a safe and happy Christmas and New Year's, and don't drink too much. Do not drink and drive. That's right. There are kids that we all love and we all want to grow up and take over the world. So, just everyone be safe and be happy. And just remember, Christmas is about family, and, spend it with your family and spend it gaming. Have fun. Oh, and one more thing. If anyone's looking for the new year to have a new gamer pick, we've got a place for you. It's called xboxgamerpicks.com. And I will build you a custom gamer pick for the new year. You can have a new, fresh look. And Jay takes care of all your graphic needs if you're starting up a new YouTube channel, or if you're doing anything online and you need some graphics. Hit Jay up and have a great New Year.
It's great. Jay is now joined Sony in robbing one of Donnie D's great terms. If you need a graphic, a gamer pick graphic, there's a place to go for you, and that is gamerpicks.com. Check it out. It's awesome.
Yeah.
The Donnie D slogans just never go away. Yeah, that's right. Even if you're in a submarine, Jay can make you a gamer pick.
Absolutely. So we'll see you guys next time.
Yes, Merry Christmas,
have
Happy
a great
New Year,
Christmas.
Happy Holidays.
Yes.
Mooch and crap. They talk about games and no drama smack. Search the web for media tide to catch these ponies in their lives. Look out! Here comes Mooch and Crab. Are they bots? Listen up. They have Mountain Dew in their blood. NeoGaf, Xbox Reds, Crap's got 10 dog all over it. Hey there! Here comes Mooch and Crab. from a tweet of Phil. Xbox hate will arrive like the Scorpio. Mooch and crap, but just in time. Mooch and crap, zany gaming dual mooch and crap. YouTubing is their core. A thumb in is its reward to them. Xbox is one big hangout. Whenever there's a game out, you'll find mooch and crap.
Wake on up, it's Mooch, it's Crap, and Jay in the morning. Wipe your eye boogies, get your coffee finished yawning. This is Mooch and Crap Show. Wake up, let us begin with gaming news, skits, and call-ins from all the fans. No matter where you at, Cali or Pakistan, New York or New Guinea, this is where it's at. These are Xbox dudes with Xbox views on slander and hate towards Xbox news. This is Mooch and Crap Show for the people, and they coming with it. Now do you understand? Now do you get it? Ponies love to lie and PC fans won't admit it, but Xbox hate is real and they all with it. Call in, let it ring in. We here to rock, we here to win. It's about the games, it's about the pride. Now Xbox community, come on, let's rock. Mooch and Crap Show. Show, oh.